Have you ever wondered what the secret is to living a long, vibrant, and healthy life? What if the key to extending your years and improving your overall quality of life comes down to something as simple as the foods you choose to eat and the daily habits you cultivate? Imagine the profound impact that small, consistent choices could have on your future. In this video, we're diving deep into the life of Jack Anderson, a remarkable man who not only lived to be over 100 years old, but did so by following a unique and insightful diet and lifestyle. Jack didn't live to this impressive age by mere luck. His longevity was the result of careful, deliberate choices. His story has the potential to completely change the way we think about aging and our approach to living well. Jack's plant-based diet and active lifestyle were central to his ability to live longer and remain sharp, energetic, and independent well into his 90s. His commitment to healthy eating and regular movement allowed him to enjoy life to its fullest, even as he got older, challenging the common misconceptions about aging. But that's not all. In this video, we will explore the scientific studies that back up Jack's approach, revealing how a plant-based diet, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, can dramatically lower the risk of heart disease and diabetes, and even reverse early signs of cardiovascular issues. Alongside this, we will examine the often overlooked importance of hydration, staying physically active, and taking care of your mental health, key factors in promoting longevity that is often underappreciated in today's fast-paced world. Stick with us as we uncover the simple, yet incredibly powerful habits that could add years to your life and help you age gracefully, just like Jack. From the surprising health benefits of consuming nuts and legumes to the invaluable power of staying hydrated and fostering mental resilience, this video is filled with life-changing tips that could transform your health. So, don't miss out. Make sure to stay with us until the end to learn how you can begin implementing these habits into your own life and start living a longer, more fulfilling life today. If you're not yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support means the world to me, and if you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and share it. Together, we can spread these valuable lessons to even more people. If you found this video interesting and agree with its message, please comment 1 below. If you feel something is missing or if you think the video could be improved, leave a 0 to let me know your thoughts. Now, let's dive right in. The quality and length of life are two things we often take for granted, until something drastic happens to wake us up. For Michael Davis, that moment came when he became a cardiac surgeon. Over the years, Michael had performed countless open-heart surgeries, with each case bringing new challenges, stories, and faces. Yet, something profound occurred that would forever change his outlook on life and health. It wasn't the surgery itself that left a lasting impact. It was a recurring pattern he began to notice in his patients. He saw that those who embraced plant-based diets had arteries that were noticeably clean and elastic, enabling blood to flow freely through their bodies. These patients seemed to defy the odds, maintaining remarkable health despite their age. On the other hand, the patients who had lived on a diet heavy with meat, fats, and processed food showed signs of deterioration. Clogged arteries full of cholesterol and calcium deposits, a silent but deadly assault on their cardiovascular systems. The severity of these blockages was shocking. It wasn't just about having high cholesterol. It was about lives being changed forever. Some patients faced amputations, losing fingers, or even entire limbs, because their blood flow had been compromised beyond repair. Others suffered strokes or heart attacks, brought on by the devastating damage to their circulatory systems. The reality of these outcomes hit Michael hard, and he couldn't help but reflect on his lifestyle. As he watched patients struggle, he began to question his own choices. Could he, too, be heading down the same dangerous path? By the time Michael turned 50, he had made a life-altering decision that would redefine his approach to health forever. He chose to eliminate meat from his diet and embrace a plant-based lifestyle. This wasn't just about following a trend or hopping on the latest health bandwagon. It was a decision that, in his heart, he knew was the key to his long-term vitality. He believed wholeheartedly that this change would not only prevent him from facing the same health issues his patients were battling, but would give him the extraordinary longevity he had always dreamed of. For the decades that followed, Michael adhered to this new way of life with steadfast dedication, his commitment never wavering. His diet, while simple, was incredibly effective. Michael didn't complicate things with elaborate meal plans or search for the next superfood to revolutionize his health. Instead, he focused on nutrient-rich, whole foods that nourished his body and supported his heart. Every morning, he began his day with a comforting bowl of oatmeal made with almond milk, fresh fruit, a handful of almonds, and a slice of toast topped with nut butter. This meal provided him with the energy he needed to power through the day, and he believed deeply in the power of breakfast. After all, it set the tone for everything that followed. Around 4 p.m., Michael enjoyed his second meal of the day, which usually consisted of a generous portion of beans, fresh vegetables, and another serving of nuts. He was mindful to avoid sugar in all its forms, no sweetened beverages, pastries, or other sugary temptations. Instead, he found satisfaction in the natural sweetness of fruits and nuts, which offered a healthier, more sustainable way to satisfy cravings. Hydration was another cornerstone of his routine. He made sure to drink at least 6 glasses of water a day, always starting his mornings with 2 full glasses to jumpstart his body before moving on to the demands of his day. So, why did this plant-based diet work so well? Michael's observations were more than just anecdotal. They were backed by science. Numerous studies have shown that a plant-based diet is rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, all of which contribute to a healthier cardiovascular system. Foods like nuts, legumes, and whole grains are known to lower levels of bad cholesterol, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis, where arteries become clogged with fat and calcium. These foods also play a pivotal role in weight management, which is crucial for preventing heart disease and diabetes, 2 of the most common health issues that plague older adults in America. But for Michael, the decision to give up meat went beyond just health. He believed deeply that consuming animal products was less a necessity and more a habit that could be broken. He often told his patients and friends that the body is remarkably adaptable. In his experience, it only took about 3 months for the body to adjust to new eating habits. After that time, the cravings for meat and other processed foods would fade, and people would begin to feel more energized, more alive, and thriving on plant-based alternatives. The idea that we could reprogram our habits and embrace a lifestyle that nourishes us was powerful to him, and the results spoke for themselves. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Michael's story serves as a powerful reminder that we can all make changes, no matter how old we are. The path to health and vitality may not always be easy, but it's a journey worth taking. Our choices matter more than we realize, and the rewards can be truly life-changing. For Michael, embracing a plant-based lifestyle wasn't just a health decision. It was a commitment to living a life full of energy, clarity, and longevity, free from the crippling effects of preventable disease. Michael Davis knew, deep down in his soul, that living a long, healthy life wasn't just about what you ate or how many supplements you took. It was about the simple, yet profound act of staying physically active. Even in his 90s, when most people might have been slowing down or giving in to the physical limitations of age, Michael was still out there, tackling physical tasks with unwavering energy and determination. He wasn't just a man who lived to be a certain age. He was someone who lived with purpose every single day. From building fences with his own hands to tending to his beloved garden, and even making long drives to support his colleagues in the medical field, Michael's life was a testament to the incredible power of movement. To him, physical activity wasn't just a way to keep the body in shape. It was a cornerstone of longevity, a vital force that kept him feeling alive, vibrant, and connected to the world around him. Michael wasn't someone who believed in limiting his movement to a gym session or a structured fitness routine. No, he found true joy in staying active through the everyday tasks that many people take for granted. Whether he was planting flowers in his garden, walking around his neighborhood, or simply enjoying the outdoors, Michael saw these activities as the very essence of health, as the quiet moments that kept his body strong and his spirit soaring. Michael believed in incorporating movement into his daily life, making it a part of who he was rather than something he had to fit into his schedule. He was the kind of person who believed that the best form of physical activity wasn't necessarily in a structured workout, but in the natural, effortless movements that come with living. It wasn't about the gym, it was about how you lived your life. Michael would never dream of taking an elevator when he could climb a set of stairs, each step a small victory in maintaining his health. Walking, for Michael, was his preferred mode of transportation, and he found deep joy in simply being outdoors. There was something magical about the world around him, and he made it a point to enjoy it, whether he was strolling around the block, working the soil in his garden, or simply immersing himself in the natural beauty of the world. Michael understood that staying active wasn't a burden or a chore. It was a gift, a privilege, and an opportunity to embrace the simple joys of life. But Michael's belief in physical activity wasn't just about his body. He knew that movement was also the key to keeping his mind sharp. To him, staying physically active was just as important for the brain as it was for the body. As he aged, Michael noticed something remarkable. Movement kept his mind alive, vibrant, and engaged. It was like a magic elixir, helping him ward off the mental fog and sluggishness that so often accompany aging. He firmly believed that physical activity played a vital role in keeping the brain sharp, stimulating its function, and preventing the kind of cognitive decline that many people fear as they grow older. By the time he reached 100, Michael remained physically strong and mentally sharp, a living testament to the fact that regular movement doesn't just maintain the body. It keeps the mind agile, alive, and thriving. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Michael's longevity wasn't just his physical or mental health. It was his psychological resilience, his unwavering optimism, and his belief in the power of positivity. Michael had lived through the highs and lows of life, and yet he never allowed the circumstances around him to dictate his inner peace. No matter the challenges, no matter how tough life became, Michael always managed to maintain a calm demeanor, a kind word, and a hopeful outlook on the future. He knew that happiness wasn't just a fleeting emotion, it was a lifestyle, a choice. Michael believed, deeply and profoundly, that happiness and life satisfaction were crucial components of good health. He often said that emotional and mental well-being was just as essential as physical health, and he lived his life by this philosophy. His ability to choose positivity, even in the face of adversity, was one of the key reasons for his enduring vitality. Alongside his mental and physical health, Michael understood the delicate balance of work and life. He had a demanding career as a surgeon, and yet he always found time for the things that truly mattered: his family, his hobbies, his passions, and of course, rest. He knew that success in life wasn't just about professional accomplishments. It was about finding joy and fulfillment in the moments that matter most. Michael often encouraged his patients, his colleagues, and anyone who would listen, to prioritize a well-rounded life, one that was filled with love, laughter, and the kind of meaningful moments that nourished the soul. In his eyes, true success was about balance, the balance between work, family, and personal well-being. And this balance, he believed, was the key to not just living longer, but living well. In his extensive travels to Asian countries, Michael observed something that deeply fascinated him. He noticed that in many of these regions, heart disease was far less prevalent than in industrialized Western nations. This realization led him to ponder the possible reasons behind this discrepancy, and over time, he came to a profound conclusion. It wasn't just genetics, it was their diet. The people in these countries predominantly consumed plant-based foods like rice, vegetables, soy, and fish. Michael became convinced that adopting a similar diet could not only improve overall health but could help extend life expectancy. He took this insight to heart, shifting his dietary habits and encouraging others to do the same. For Michael, a plant-based diet wasn't just about eating healthy. It was about embracing a way of life that aligned with his core values of longevity, vitality, and mindful living. In all of these aspects, his dedication to physical activity, his commitment to mental and emotional well-being, his work-life balance, and his nutritional habits, Michael embodied the timeless truth that longevity is not just a matter of living longer but living better. His life was a testament to the profound impact of living with intention, joy, and resilience, and his legacy will continue to inspire those who seek to live a life full of health, happiness, and purpose. Michael's passion for improving the lives of others went far beyond simply acquiring knowledge. It was rooted in his deep desire to share what he had learned. He didn't keep his insights to himself, hoarding them in secret. Instead, he became a beacon of hope and guidance for his patients. Michael truly believed that a plant-based diet wasn't just some fleeting trend or restrictive fad, but rather a profound opportunity to change the course of one's health and future. He saw it as a way to open doors to new experiences, new tastes, and most importantly, a new life, one full of vitality and well-being. He encouraged his patients not to see the switch to plant-based eating as something limiting or punitive, but as an exciting and empowering opportunity to reconnect with their bodies in a deeper, more meaningful way. And his encouragement wasn't in vain. His patients listened. Many of them wholeheartedly embraced the idea, and the transformation that followed was nothing short of extraordinary. They saw dramatic improvements in their health. The weight that had been holding them down, both physically and emotionally, started to melt away. Their risk of developing chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure began to drop significantly. What was even more remarkable was that some of them even reduced their dependence on medications, which had once been a crutch they could not imagine living without. This wasn't just a minor shift, it was a life-altering revolution. Michael's unwavering belief in the power of plant-based living was not some hopeful guess or a shot in the dark. It was supported by hard, undeniable evidence. The improvements he saw in his patients' lives were not just serendipitous accidents. They were proof that what he was advocating for could be life-changing, even life-saving. Michael's journey was personal, yes, but it was also deeply backed by science, giving it a rock-solid foundation that could not be ignored. As we look deeper into Michael's journey, it's essential to understand the science that underscores his philosophy. His recommendations weren't just based on personal experience. They were grounded in solid, cutting-edge scientific research and findings that support his belief that a plant-based diet is transformative. Michael wasn't just telling people what worked for him. He was sharing what had been proven by science to help countless others. One of the most compelling reasons Michael advocated for plant-based diets was the undeniable connection between these diets and heart health. Decades of research have consistently shown that plant-based diets can prevent, and in some cases, even reverse the early stages of cardiovascular diseases. And why is this so powerful? The answer lies in one simple fact. Plant-based foods are free from cholesterol, a substance that is solely found in animal products like meat, dairy, and eggs. Cholesterol is the primary culprit in the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis, which can lead to life-threatening heart attacks or strokes. By reducing or even eliminating animal products from their diet, people can lower their levels of LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, which in turn dramatically reduces the risk of heart disease. And Michael wasn't the only one to see this connection. In the 1990s, Dr. Dean Ornish made an extraordinary discovery that has shaped the way we think about treating heart disease. His groundbreaking study showed that patients with severe coronary artery disease, when allowed to adopt a plant-based diet, engage in moderate exercise, and focus on managing their stress, experience profound improvements in their heart health. Dr. Ornish's work shattered the traditional notion that heart disease could only be treated through medication and surgery. He showed the world that simple lifestyle changes could make all the difference, and that those changes could offer hope for long-term health, without relying solely on the quick fixes of modern medicine. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. But heart health is just the beginning. Plant-based diets are bursting with other benefits, and one of the most remarkable of these is the presence of antioxidants. These powerful compounds, found in abundance in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes, are the body's natural defense against the damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals can cause cell damage and inflammation, which are the root causes of many chronic diseases, including cancer and heart disease. By including antioxidant-rich foods in our diet, we can fight off these harmful agents, reducing our risk of serious illness and keeping our bodies in optimal condition. Equally important is the role of fiber in a plant-based diet. Fiber is a nutritional powerhouse, and its impact on health cannot be overstated. It supports healthy digestion, boosts metabolism, and helps regulate blood sugar levels, making it especially beneficial for those at risk of conditions like type 2 diabetes and obesity. Fiber also helps to keep the heart healthy by lowering cholesterol and maintaining a balanced weight. Michael wasn't the only one to recognize the benefits of fiber. Many others, like John Miller, have made it a priority to include fiber-rich foods in their daily meals. For John, that meant reaching for hearty lentils, whole grains, and fresh vegetables every single day. It wasn't a chore. It was a choice he made because he knew the incredible difference it would make in his life. The evidence speaks for itself. Adopting a plant-based diet isn't just a dietary change. It's a life transformation. It's a powerful tool that can drastically improve health, enhance longevity, and lead to a fuller, more vibrant life. Michael's journey is a testament to the fact that embracing this lifestyle isn't just about what you eat. It's about committing to living your healthiest life, now and for years to come. The power of nuts and legumes. John Miller's love for nuts wasn't just a preference. It was a deep commitment to nourishing his body in the best possible way. Every single day, without fail, he made sure to incorporate these tiny nutritional powerhouses into his meals. And who can blame him? The more I learn about them, the more I'm convinced that nuts are truly a gift from nature. They're not just tasty, they're packed to the brim with healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals. It's no wonder that research from renowned institutions like Harvard University has revealed such profound benefits from eating nuts regularly. Walnuts and almonds, in particular, have been shown to slash the risk of cardiovascular diseases by an astonishing 30 to 50%. That's a staggering number, especially when you think about how easy it is to make nuts a part of your diet. It's such a simple, delicious, and incredibly effective way to support heart health. Who wouldn't want that? Legumes, another of John's dietary staples, deserve just as much praise. I've always been a fan of beans, chickpeas, and lentils, but I've recently come to appreciate them even more as I've learned about their countless health benefits. High in plant-based protein, fiber, iron, and magnesium, legumes are a true gift to the body. They promote heart health, help regulate blood sugar, and even support weight management. Honestly, I can't think of a better food to support overall well-being. I've personally felt the difference when I include more legumes in my meals, and I've seen how people who rely on these plant-based powerhouses seem to radiate health and vitality. Whether you're adding them to soups, salads, or stews, legumes are a fantastic, nutrient-packed choice that truly nourishes your body from the inside out. Water, the underestimated hero. I think one of the most profound lessons John ever taught was the importance of staying hydrated. It seems so simple, doesn't it? Yet, so many of us overlook just how essential water is to our overall health. We can go without food for a while, but dehydration? That's a whole different story. Water plays a role in almost every bodily function, from regulating body temperature to enhancing cognitive function. I was amazed to learn that even mild dehydration can cause mental fog, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. This realization hit me hard. How often have I struggled with the focus simply because I wasn't drinking enough water? It's a wake-up call for all of us. For John, staying hydrated was a non-negotiable part of his routine. He always started his day with a refreshing glass of water, and honestly, it became a ritual that I've tried to adopt as well. There's something about it. It's like setting the tone for the day. Hydration doesn't just support our physical well-being. It detoxifies our bodies, promotes radiant skin, and helps our joints stay lubricated. I've noticed the difference it makes when I'm properly hydrated. Not only do I feel more energized, but my mind is clearer, and I'm more productive throughout the day. I can only imagine how much more resilient John's body was because he consistently made hydration a priority. The importance of psychological well-being. When it comes to health, we often focus on the physical aspects, our bodies, our nutrition, and our exercise routines. But what about the mind? John Miller understood something that I believe is so crucial. Our mental well-being is just as important as our physical health. The two are so deeply interconnected that neglecting one can harm the other. Chronic stress, for example, can wreak havoc on our bodies, contributing to heart disease, weakening our immune systems, and even shortening our life expectancy. I've personally felt the weight of stress and how it takes a toll on every part of life, so I completely understand why John placed such a high value on managing stress and maintaining a positive outlook. John didn't just talk about stress management. He lived it. He found ways to calm his mind and nurture his soul through activities that brought him peace. Meditation, long walks in nature, and spending time in his beloved garden were some of his favorite ways to unwind. I admire the calmness that radiated from him. For me, it's a reminder that we all need those moments to slow down, connect with the world around us, and clear our minds of the chaos that can overwhelm us. Gardening, in particular, struck me as such a profound practice. Nurturing plants and witnessing them grow and flourish has a way of grounding you. It's a beautiful metaphor for life itself. John also knew the value of social connections. He made time for his loved ones, sharing joy and laughter with them, which I believe enriched his life in immeasurable ways. The sense of belonging, of being surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, is essential for mental and emotional health. His commitment to keeping those relationships strong, to fostering happiness and connection, was a testament to how much he understood about living a balanced, fulfilling life. It's a lesson I'll never forget. Taking care of my mind, nurturing my soul, and investing in the relationships that truly matter. That's where true health and happiness reside. Lessons from the blue zones of longevity. What's truly fascinating is how John's approach to life aligns so closely with the remarkable lifestyles of people living in the world's blue zones. Those rare, magical places where people seem to defy age and live longer, healthier, and happier lives than anywhere else on Earth. The blue zones, Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Ikaria, Greece, the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, and Loma Linda, California, each hold unique stories, but they all share one profound thing in common. Their inhabitants experience extraordinary longevity and quality of life well into their senior years. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In these blue zones, there's no miracle cure, no secret pill. Just simple yet powerful habits that have stood the test of time. The people who live there embrace a way of life that fosters not just long life but vibrant, meaningful living. They follow a predominantly plant-based diet that nourishes their bodies with wholesome foods, engage in regular physical activity that keeps them strong and active well into their old age, maintain tight-knit social connections that support their emotional well-being, and most importantly, they possess a deep, unwavering sense of purpose in life, a reason to wake up each day with excitement and passion. These factors don't just prolong life. They enhance the way people feel about themselves, their communities, and their futures. And it's no surprise that John, with his wisdom and natural curiosity, has incorporated many of these life-affirming principles into his daily routine. Overcoming obstacles to change. However, we all know that adopting such a lifestyle is easier said than done. It's one thing to read about the benefits of a plant-based diet or the importance of exercise, and quite another to put these practices into action in our busy, fast-paced world. The idea of giving up meat and animal products, for instance, is a daunting thought for many, particularly when we've grown so accustomed to these foods being staples in our lives. But John, with his deep understanding and compassion, knew that making such changes wasn't going to be easy, and he wholeheartedly believed that with the right mindset and approach, anyone could make the shift toward a healthier, more fulfilling life. John's advice was always gentle yet firm. The key to success isn't a drastic, sudden change, but gradual, thoughtful steps. Rather than cutting everything out at once, he suggested starting small, slowly reducing meat consumption and replacing animal-based products with plant-based options like fresh vegetables, hearty legumes, and nourishing whole grains. He understood that the transition could feel overwhelming at first, but he also knew that change, when done thoughtfully, could be rewarding and transformative. What John emphasized most wasn't the loss of certain foods, but the exciting discovery of new, flavorful, and healthy alternatives that could fill the void. Plant-based meals, he often said, weren't about deprivation. They were an opportunity to explore new tastes and textures, to savor the vibrancy of nature's bounty. With options like nuts, soy products, fresh fruits, and vibrant greens, eating plant-based could be as satisfying as it was nourishing. For John, this was about freedom, not restriction. Freedom to embrace a new way of living, a way that nourished not only the body but the soul, and a way that offered hope for a future full of vitality, energy, and purpose. What John truly understood, and what we can all learn from him, is that adopting healthier habits is not about sacrificing pleasure or joy. It's about seeking out new joys and new experiences, and embracing the incredible power of choice. Through patience, persistence, and a little creativity, anyone can embark on a journey toward a longer, healthier, and more meaningful life, just as John did. So, what have we learned today? We've uncovered the incredible lessons from the blue zones, the regions of the world where people live longer, healthier lives. We've explored how adopting a plant-based diet, staying active, building strong relationships, and having a sense of purpose can transform our lives for the better. And we've seen how, just like John, small changes and a thoughtful approach can lead to lasting, positive results. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into your own life? It could be something as simple as trying a new plant-based recipe or finding ways to add more purpose to your daily routine. Please share in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment, hit the like button, share with others, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing content. Let's continue to grow, learn, and live healthier, happier lives together.